We can say that it is a Yang 182 is one of the Chinese technology which has been. Sorry, I'm getting some disturbances. Okay. So audience, kindly, if any issues are, kindly mute your mic so that it may avoid disturbance to other people, please. So here we are having the concept called Yang 182. Here it is a Chinese-based technology where it is going to concentrate on aerial vehicle methodology. It is called autonomous thing, and it is one of the low cost compared to existing aircraft technology. Linium Air Tax is one of the German-based technology. The company called Linium GMP company has been made this kind of aircraft technology for making the area vehicle technology in the air. Coming to the our core area of electrical vehicle. So now I'm going to spend some time what are the types of electrical vehicles are there and why there is a need to go for electrical vehicle. As everyone knows that it is eco-friendly. That means eco-friendly means it doesn't going to create any kind of disadvantage or any kind of discomfort to the human being, for living being as well as non-living beings also. That is the reason it is called as eco-friendly. And second important point, it is called as low maintenance. That means it doesn't no need to change the oil, no need to check the any kind of recurring maintenance which will be generally occurring in the petrol based vehicle. There will be low maintenance, and the basic thing is it runs on battery, and very thing is it will be running cost will be less. As you know, the now petrol vehicle, the petrol cost has been nearing to 100 rupees. Today it has been reaching 97 rupees. So we can see that when as long as the petrol cost is keep on increasing, so people has been slowly migrating towards the electrical vehicle because of cost. Obs- uh, Absolutely, we can say that running cost of the electrical vehicle is very less, and there is no any emission of carbon dioxide or carbon monoxide or sulfur oxide from your electrical vehicle when it's running. And it will be very economical, and it will be very viable go for using electrical vehicle for short run means for city based commutation. It will be electrical vehicle is a very suitable and very economical one. Now lot of R&Ds has been going for increasing the range of kilometer. Now people have been working with 50 kilometer, 100 kilometer, 150 kilometers. If the single charge single charge we are able to go for a long run means, again the popularity of electrical vehicle becoming booming up, and people will start going for the electrical vehicle. And very important thing, easy refill is only small drawback it is happening is that easy refill is not possible. That means suddenly if you are going for any long drive, that time if any battery is getting low means, then if there is no any charging station is not there means, then that is one of the drawback available in this electric vehicle. That is the reason people have been going a lot of technocrafts, lot of industrial people are working on making how to make the vehicle to go for a long run with a single charge. How much the distance can be increased with a single charge. And people have been working on battery swapping technology, where we can go for nearest station where we can able to swap the battery, so that we can able to have the continuous traveling of the thing without having any interruption. Okay, when coming to the types of electrical vehicle, as you know that we are starting from the cycle. Cycle has been now slowly retrofitting into a electric vehicle, and we have been having the electrical two-wheelers and three-wheelers, which will be used for passengers purpose, as well as four-wheelers. It will be used for mostly for personal transport. And these are the vehicles has been slowly getting increasing in the in our domestic market. Especially this configuration of these two three-wheeler and four-wheeler will be making more or less same only, because as long as this vehicle is getting running, we can able to see that this vehicle will able to increase the your mobility of the thing, and used to avoid the emission of the carbon dioxide which is going to happening from the existing gasoline based vehicle. And in this thing, in all the three component, in all the three different thing, only the capacity as well as the battery capacity and the capacity of motor is going to be vary the thing. If the capacity will be very high in case of four-wheeler, and it will be less in case of two-wheeler, and battery pack is very less in case of two-wheeler, and battery pack capacity is more in case of four-wheeler. So based upon this thing, the technology is going to resemble same for two-wheeler to four-wheeler. So here I want to make you to understand the what are the types of electrical vehicles are there. As you know, this is your conventional fuel which is running in your domestic market. Especially will be having the fuel tank. The fuel tank may be a petrol or diesel, and which is going to be combined, which is going to be coupled with your engine, and it will be a powertrain will be there, will be having the vehicle, it will be having the your wheel, and it will be going to driven by the engine is going to produce your mechanical energy, which is going to be run this vehicle. It is a conventional vehicle where we are seeing this. Now this has been getting this has been getting migrated into hybrid electrical vehicle. The concept of hybrid vehicle is nothing but hybrid is nothing but combination of one more additional things will be there. We can say that the conventional vehicles will be there along with the thing will be having the electrical motor. We can see that existing fuel tank will be there, along with this parallelly will be having the battery pack. And whenever battery pack is there, it will be having the electrical motor. This electrical motor will getting the powered from this your battery, so that the battery will give the required energy to the motor. The motor will be again coupled to the a common power drive, so that vehicle will start running the thing. And here we can see it is combination of your existing your conventional fuel. Thereby we'll be able to see that both the vehicle will be powered by two different fuel. One is by your gasoline, and second is nothing but a electrical thing. Coming to the plug-in hybrid electrical vehicle, here we can see that the combination of electrical vehicle will be such a way that will be having the option to charge the battery. In case of hybrid vehicle, the charging will be done by using a mechanical energy which has been generated in the vehicle, whereas in plug-in electrical hybrid vehicle, the charging will be done by external matter. This is the mostly the plug-in electrical hybrid vehicle is very less populated in the Indian market, and here will the charging will be depends upon the type of charger and what is the charging. This charging will depends upon the capacity of motor which has been used in the vehicle. Again, this hybrid plug-in vehicle will have the two different fuel. One is nothing but your conventional fuel, and second is nothing but your battery, and third one will be having electrical motor. And only thing is, in case of hybrid electric vehicle, there is any port, no port will be available externally to charge the battery. Whereas in case of plug-in hybrid electrical vehicle, there will be additional port will be available for charging the battery. And second thing is, their mechanical energy generated from the vehicle will not be converted into useful electrical energy, and it will be wasted. Whereas in case of plug-in, in case of hybrid electrical vehicle, the mechanical energy will be stored in this battery. And coming back to the all electrical vehicle, in this type of electrical vehicle, there is no any kind of conventional fuel will be there. We can say that no gasoline fuel will be present in complete electrical vehicle. It will be eliminating all the three types. It doesn't have any kind of engine, it doesn't have any kind of fuel tank. It will be having only the two important things. One is electrical motor, and the second one will be having your battery pack. And this battery will be charged by the external charging port. Today topic, we are going to concentrate only the charging methodologies, and what is a battery pack and what is a electrical motor. In this thing, I'm going to concentrate more on charger and types of electrical vehicle. Okay. And only thing is, since it has been given green, it doesn't going to create any kind of emission and any kind of impact to the ever living beings. It may be a human, it may be animals, it may be a plant, anything. It doesn't going to create single impact to the human being. And here again, when you're going for about the types of charger, when I coming slide, I'll try to explain that what are the types of chargers are there, and how to classify the chargers, how to select the charger. Everything I'm going to say in coming slides. As you know that everyone will be having the basic idea about what are the components will be exist, or what are the components will be present in the electrical vehicle. I'll be naming the few. Motor, it is a very art of your electrical vehicle. Without motor, it will be replacing your conventional engine in case of conventional vehicle. Okay. Second thing is, this AC motor will be coupled with the gearbox. That means it will be having internally gear mechanism where it can able to give the required RPM, so that your motor coupled the gearbox will be giving the required torque as well as required RPM. Thereby, vehicle speed can be controlled from 0 to required amount of speed to the required value of RPM. And the second important point what we have been seeing is nothing but we'll be seeing the battery pack. The battery pack, mostly technology has been improving a lot. The people has been going for two important things. One is nothing but lithium phosphate. It is one of the important technology available in the lithium phosphate is one of the high energy density. It has been having is more energy delivering capability compared to other aspect, and it will be having one more mechanism called as BMS, battery management system. No single cell should be charged separately without having BMS. If you are charging the lithium phosphate cell without BMS, then lithium cell will get damaged. To avoid this thing only, battery management system is going to play the vital role. The lifetime of the electric vehicle depends upon the selection of or quality of the BMS. If the BMS selection wrong, the complete vehicle design will go to wrong. So designer as well as technocraft has to take care of selecting the PMS. A lot of research has been going in this PMS, how to make ensure that cost effective, and as well as making ensuring that how it can be more and more reliability to give the required amount of charge to the battery during the running condition. And third important thing is will be having the onboard charger. Onboard charger is a charger. It will be trying to convert the AC energy which has been taken from the outside of your supply, grid supply. It will be converting the AC to DC convert. It will be converting AC supply into DC, and DC will be given back to this battery pack. Anyway, I'm going to say about this onboard charger. And this foot pedal is going to increase as well decrease your speed. That means we can say it is going to accelerate your speed of your vehicle. And coming to the your these are the major input. These are the other things will not be very, it will be present only in the conventional thing. Already I explained about the AC motor, and it is nothing but power distribution unit, and relay and fuse box will be used to check if any kind of abnormalities are coming. This will give signal to relay fuse, thereby the controlling of power to the AC motor can be break. This is the major thing where we can able to, where these are the components will be playing the vital role in case of your electrical vehicle. Okay, now coming back to the important thing, many people will be having the doubt where this battery pack will be present. Different vehicle, different manufacturer will have different option of keeping the battery. Some of the people will be keeping the battery pack in backside. Some of the people will be keeping, most of the people will be trying to keep the battery pack in the backside. Here also we can see it is present in the back sheet of the this thing, and it will be completely present in the dicky area, and it is present in the powertrain technology or power transmission at the beneath of the thing. Here they're keeping same thing. So different manufacturer will keep the different option of keeping the your battery vehicle. Okay, before going to the next topic, I want to show small video how to convert your existing vehicle into your electric vehicle. This practical this conversion has been done by us, and it has been done internally in our NSIC. Just I want to show this small video which has been successfully retrofitted by our engineers and our employees, and our technocrafts has been successfully retrofitted. That's I want to show this video for 2 minutes. Kindly look into the video, then we'll have a discussion on this thing.